Bhai, so good to see you and congratulations for this. I heard मृणाल ने कहीं पे बोला था मुझे दुलकर बिना दाढ़ी के पसंद है. अब ये क्या हो गया? ये तो दाढ़ी उड़ी है, क्या करेंगे?
ये
चुप हो गए ना.
एक साल पहले शूट किए थे हम फिल्म.
लेकिन हम लोग को काटने के लिए जो इधर ये प्रेशर आ रहा है उसके लिए आप ही जिम्मेदार हो. आई हैव टू से वेल यू नो वीव लव्ड यू इन सीता रामम, वीव लव्ड यू एज दीज वंडरफुल कैरेक्टर्स. लेकिन आखिरी बार लेटर कब मिला था? मृणाल, वील स्टार्ट विथ यू. व्हेन वाज द लास्ट टाइम समबडी रोट टू यू?
एक्चुअली फिल्म के बाद ही सब लिखने लग गए. फिल्म के पहले कभी किसी ने लिखा नहीं. क्यों? तो बट बहुत लेटर्स आ रहे हैं अभी क्योंकि सीता रामम को इतना प्यार मिल रहा है, सीता को इतना प्यार मिल रहा है. इनफैक्ट लोग मुझे पूछ रहे हैं, लोचन को पूछ रहे हैं, मैम एड्रेस तो भेज दो, लेटर लिखे पता नहीं कहाँ पोस्ट करना है. तो ये सिचुएशन
बिल्कुल
है.
मिलना भी चाहिए. इस परफॉर्मेंस के बाद मिलना भी चाहिए.
थैंक यू.
दुलकर प्लीज आप बताओ, आपने कब आखिरी बार चिट्ठी लिखी थी या आपको चिट्ठी मिली थी?
ये बिफोर द फिल्म आई आंसर, बट मुझे शौक है लाइक चिट्ठियाँ लिखने में.
You do that?
So definitely like family, friends, I always write letters. It's also very difficult for me to imagine gifts for people.
Okay.
So I just write a full heartfelt letter, and I think it's a more personal, also an easy gift.
Is it? Wow.
It's the most difficult one.
It is, of course, expressing क्या है मन में. So I have a treat for all you wonderful people. I've not told them, you know. In the movie, they're writing letters to each other. एक दूसरे को चिट्ठियाँ लिख रहे हैं. यहाँ पे मैं चाहता हूँ after this success, ये करीब 100 crores बॉक्स ऑफिस पे कमा चुकी है. तालियां हो जाए एक बार, ladies and gentlemen, सीता रामम, है ना? So एक रिकॉर्ड बन गया. I would want you to write a letter to Dulquer right here, and I want you to do the same to Mrunal, sharing your feeling. इस समय क्या चल रहा है अंदर? We'll start with you, Mrunal.
Yeah, we'll start with
अच्छा ठीक है, Dulquer.
Premaina Sita Mahalakshmi, which is what we'll say in Telugu. Adarniya Sita Mahalakshmi in Hindi. This has been the most beautiful journey, and I am so glad I got to share it with you. And you truly brought Sita Mahalakshmi alive, and I don't think anybody in the audience can now remember your real name. I think you are now registered in everybody's minds and hearts as Sita Mahalakshmi. Definitely all of South India only knows you as Sita Mahalakshmi. I think people are Googling what this girl's name was. But also this wonderful team that we've had this journey with, Hanusa, entire credit to you for conceiving this, writing this, being so in love with this film right from when you put pen to paper, and being so in love with these characters. I think the love that we're getting from the people is because our maker loved Ram and Sita so much.
Wow.
It would be impossible for you not to fall in love with us because he loved the characters so much. We were only called Ram on set, Ram and Sita on set. I don't think Hanusa has ever registered my real name or Mrunal's real name. We're always Ram Garu and Sita Garu. And I think it's the way he's projected us, the way the characters were written, the way other characters talk about us, and just the way so much attention to detail about these characters. In every scene, what we do, Ram's good deeds, Sita Mahalakshmi's strength, just her inner strength for somebody of that era, projecting a strong woman character and also projected so beautifully on screen. So big thank you to you, sir. Vishal, your music is literally the soul of this film. I have actually pestered Vishal constantly for the songs ever since I shot it, and also for the background score, for especially the climax portion of what we call the Sita Ramam theme. I'm glad that it's out there. So all of you, once you watch the film, it's on all of the music streaming apps. And our beloved Garu and Swapna, who's not here. It takes a lot of courage to back a film like this. We were both relatively unknown actors in the core Telugu market. I've done one film with them, but not strong enough to maybe lead a film or really bring in the audiences to the theater on an opening day. But so much courage and so much faith in us as actors also, and also loving this script just as much as Hanusa did, and backing it, giving it all the might that it needed, all the love that it needed, made it so much care and attention. And we shot it all through all of COVID, and wherever we went to shoot, COVID followed us. So every schedule kept getting cut short. Even then, Vaijayanti Films and Swapna Cinema kept standing strong, kept us motivated. The entire technical team, the entire cast, it's been so wonderful. Thank you so much. for giving us. These are films that come once in a lifetime for actors. I've had a lot of actors, in fact, reach out to me and tell me this. Even senior actors, these are career-defining, once-in-a-lifetime films. So it's truly a moment when, as an actor, you feel truly blessed, because there's only so much as actors we can do in choosing films and acting in them. But there's so much of luck and like a blessing, just being at the right place at the right time, coming into their minds, however we did, and getting cast in this film. So a big thank you to everybody. And Sita Mahalakshmi, it's been a never-ending journey, I feel like, the film. We've been with the film for so long, in shooting it, we've been promoting it, I've been dubbing it in many languages. We go city to city, promoting it and now celebrating the film, and I actually don't even want this journey to end. I keep saying if my work was like an office job, I would want Sita Ramam to be the company that I work for, and where I go every day to work with these amazing, co-workers, and I get to come back and live in this film. It's very hard to let go. Yours sincerely, with lots of love, faithfully, Ram.
Thank you so much. मुझे लगा वो लास्ट में नहीं आएगा, लेकिन आ गया.
But Nitin, now you know why I asked Dulquer Garu to go first.
Yeah.
Because he's so good in expressing. I think I don't know what to say.
बनता
my
है.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, guys, help me. Okay. Priyamayana Dulquer Garu, if Hanusa wouldn't have reached out to this Sita, I would never find my Ram. And I'm really happy that you are playing my Ram. And nobody apart from you could do justice to this character. When Sir narrated me the story, I immensely fell in love with Sita and Ram and their beautiful journey. And by the end of the narration, I got to know that, Ram Garu is Dulquer Garu. I was literally imagining those scenes, बचपन में वो जब नानी कहानियाँ सुनाती है तो आपके mind में वो visuals चलते हैं. So that was happening.
Wow.
And I was fond of the kind of choices that you're brave enough, you're so courageous to choose films which are so unique and different. The only actor that I've worked till so far who expresses through his eyes, and Hanu sir, you and I know how tough it is to match him. So thank you. You are my inspiration. I always wanted to work in different languages. People always said that, why do you want to take that step? Just be happy in Hindi, But when I met you, when you work in Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Hindi, I was like, that's my inspiration.
Through Sita Ramam, I got excellent friend. And it is a great occasion to meet you all. And again, I am telling you, I am great thankful to Dulquer ji and Mrunal ji.
Wow.
They are my family heroines. I already taken his signature for our next film. Love story.
What are you saying?
He signed.
He signed?
Yeah, he signed.
I signed blindly now. He said, Vaijayanti letterhead, I'll just sign.
Yeah, he signed. So he is doing romantic film with you again.
But I have to sign 5 times, right? So 5 films.
Yeah, 5 films.
Sign 1, I'll sign 5 more times.
So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here and doing this for all of us. Now I would like to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the man who's behind all this. Of course, it's his vision. Give it up for Mr. Hanu Raghavapudi, ladies and gentlemen, the director of this movie. Hanu sir, kamal kar diya, kill kar diya. And the only thing that I'd like to ask you is, so now the movie, of course, it's a blockbuster. We've all loved it. Sari languages mein itne itna acha kiya. Gada saab isko Hindi mein bhi leke aaye. Were you at any point like scared किसी चीज को लेके, or if scared is a strong word, like कुछ था दिमाग में कि यार इस फिल्म के संग ये अगर हो गया या वो हो गया? Was there some kind of fear when you were making this film? Because this is really hatke. We've not seen a love story like this in the longest of time, I would say.
Hello, Andy. Thank you very much, Andy. First of all, I am very fearful on stage. मैं ज़्यादा बात नहीं कर सकता हूँ, even in my own mother tongue. So now it is a very difficult time for me. This is the difficult time.
This is when he's truly afraid.
This is the most difficult thing. I'll try to render few words about Sita Ramam. Actually, thank you, Gadaji. I used to see films in Mumbai whenever we come for the post production or something. As now I'm here as a director, this is the most happiest thing in my life as of now. Thank you, Gadaji. You made it happen. So Sita Ramam is a poetry written in Telugu. Generally, a few books, great writers they will translate Japanese books into English, Hindi, whatever. So like that, one lady lecturer wrote a letter to me on Facebook wall from Delhi. She said that this is a great poetry written in your own mother tongue, like Telugu or regional thing. Now that poetry translated into Hindi and we are watching it, we are celebrating it. So it will be in our library forever. That library is our hearts. That is a great statement written by one lecturer. So that's the reach of Sita Ramam. All these things happened only because of the conviction. Everybody worked for this film. Everybody believed this film will be like 100% true to the heart. सबको पहुंच जाएगा, दिल पे घुसेगा बोल के सबको एक कॉन्फिडेंस था. So that confidence इधर तक लेके आ गया था. So I'm very happy for that success and thank you Gada ji. Thank you sir.
सर सीता रामम है, हनु जी हैं, तो ऑफ कोर्स सुपर डुपर हिट तो होनी ही थी. कंग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन दैट. नाउ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, म्यूजिक भी इस फिल्म का बहुत कमाल का है, उसकी बात कर रहे हैं. एक विशाल हृदय वाला इंसान इज हियर विद अस. गिव इट अप फॉर मिस्टर विशाल चंद्रशेखर, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, द म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर ऑफ दिस मूवी. अमेजिंग सर, वेलकम.
Thank you.
एंड थैंक यू फॉर दिस.
Thank you so much.
What would you like to say, sir? Music एकदम कहानी के संग है. कहानी अपने आप में is very poetic. You know, it's like a poem. उसके साथ music.
Actually, मैं रहमान सर का स्टूडेंट हूँ, तो I would like to dedicate this success to my guru.
Wow, sir.
It's like a very big thing for me, क्योंकि हमेशा एक सपना था कि हिंदी में एक पिक्चर तो करना ही है. तो this is like, I'm very happy that I'm sharing this stage with this team. Because we had that, like he said, we had that conviction. सब लोगों को एक भरोसा था कि yes, this will definitely work. ये हटके है, definitely काम करेगी theatres पे. And we had the whole, he gave me so much freedom to express myself. That sir, Hanu sir, everyone gave me so much freedom. तो बहुत खुश हूँ.
हम भी बहुत खुश हैं सर, आप सब यहाँ पर आए हैं, इस फिल्म की बात कर रहे हैं. एंड नाउ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, जिनसे हर बड़ी फिल्म के रिलीज के बाद लोग पूछ रहे हैं, आज खुश तो बहुत होगे तुम, बिकॉज वो हम सबको खुश कर देते हैं. गिव इट अप फॉर डॉक्टर जयंती लाल गड़ा साहब. यस, नाउ सम सीरियस फैन फॉलोइंग ओवर हियर. गड़ा साहब, सबसे पहले कंग्रेचुलेशंस. लोग ऐसा कह रहे हैं सर, गलियारों में इंडियन फिल्म इंडस्ट्री की ये बात चल रही है कि यू आर समवन विथ एन आई फॉर डिटेल. होता है ना, वो डिटेल को सर ब्लॉकबस्टर से रिप्लेस कर दिया है. एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग यू टच इज एनीवे अ ब्लॉकबस्टर. सर आरआरआर आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, विक्रम आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, सीता रामम आप हम सब के लिए लेके आए, और अभी बहुत लंबी लिस्ट है. क्या कहेंगे? ऑफ कोर्स
थैंक यू सबको. सबसे पहले तो मैं प्रेस को थैंक यू बोलूँगा. इतनी रेनी सीजन में भी सब लोग ने मेहनत करके यहाँ तक आए. थैंक यू वेरी मच. हाँ, फिल्म पूरी दिखा देंगे अभी.
सर ऐसे प्रोमिसेस मत कीजिए सर.
इसीलिए मतलब ये फिल्म हमारे पास जब आई, दत्त साहब और इनकी दोनों बेटियाँ स्वप्ना, तो बहुत लेट आए एक्चुअली. तभी इतना कॉन्फिडेंस किसी को था नहीं कि ये हिंदी में रिलीज़ करनी चाहिए. तो मेरी टीम भी, क्योंकि इतना सब पिक्चरों की लाइनअप लेके रखे थे, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये लोग सोच रहे थे कि ना रिलीज़ करें ताकि मेहनत कम करनी पड़े. तो मैंने पुश किया कि नहीं, ये पिक्चर को अच्छी तरह रिलीज़ करो. तो 300 स्क्रीन में रिलीज़ की, और पहले दिन बहुत छोटी सी शुरुआत होके विदाउट प्रमोशन यहाँ तक पहुँची है. तो मेरी टीम ने बहुत अच्छी मेहनत करी है, ये मैं बोल सकता हूँ. थैंक यू वेरी मच सपना जी को हमको फिल्म देने के लिए. थैंक यू
सर. एक और चीज, वो कौन सी एक चीज थी सर जिसने सबसे ज्यादा आपको हिट किया इस फिल्म में? आई एम श्योर यू सॉ द मूवी.
मुझे अगर मैं बहुत दिल से बोलूँ तो चलो, इन्होंने तो अच्छा काम किया, मृणाल जी और दुलकर जी ने, लेकिन या म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर ने, लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि सबसे जो काम निकाला होगा वो डायरेक्टर ने निकाला. और हम हिंदी में ये बोल सकते हैं कि आपको यश जी की जो कमी है वो इन्होंने पूरी की है, ये बोल सकते हैं.
कमाल है सर. और सीरियसली ऑल द बैक एंड फोर्थ, वो उस एरा में जाना, फिर आगे आना और उसको बहुत अच्छे से बांध के रखना, you've done like a fantabulous job. इस पूरी टीम के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं. And we'll move on to the question answers now, right? लेकिन उससे पहले I know what you want. You want a quick photo op. जी, सब साथ में आ जाएं please. And last में एक सरप्राइज है आपके लिए बहुत बड़ा. डांस इस पे अमेजिंग. ये मौका अभी बाद में भी मिलेगा. थैंक यू सो मच. कैन वी हैव द चेयर्स? थैंक यू. प्लीज आसन ग्रहण करें. प्लीज बी सीटेड. यस. सो कहां से आ रहा है पहला सवाल?
हेलो
सर आइए मैम.
Hi. Hi, congratulations all of you. It's
Thank you, ma'am.
Like the film is doing well all over the country, like be it any region. So I wanted to ask, like Mr. Gara just now said that he didn't have the confidence, his team. What about you, Dulquer and Mrunal? What do you have to say? Did you have that in releasing in Hindi, in the Hindi industry?
I was actually very keen. In fact, I kept pestering everybody because we finished shoot. I had some open dates. I said, hey, I'm free to dub. You know, so give me each version. I'll sit and do this because one of my films got pushed and I'm not very good at doing nothing. So I said, let's just dub the Hindi version and we'll figure what to do with it. You know, even if we have to give it to, say, our OTT partner, it'll be a proper dubbed version. You know, let's do the music. But I think we were all a little worried because there's a lot of films lined up at that time. And I mean, Mrunal is a big star in Hindi, but not many people know me here. So I think we had a few worries like that. Also, you know, Love Stories for a while hadn't really set the box office on fire. So that was another concern. I had major anxiety the night before. I was like, it's a romantic film. Are people going to come to the theaters? You know, I asked a lot of my friends that also. So I think in all of that, we were a little concerned, but I think now all of you have given us so much more courage. So definitely, you know, next films that we believe will are special, will definitely, you know, dub and release simultaneously.
So ironically, you had said just before the release that you don't want to do any more stories, you don't do negative characters, or you don't do other love stories.
That's because I don't like a tag. I mean, as it is, I feel like I have a big tag looming behind me my entire career. In the form of my father's name. So I didn't want another one where I'm a romantic hero or something like that. So I was like, let me take a break for some time. You know, I want to, not just to show you guys, I think I need to show myself also that I can do other things. Thank you.
Hi, I have one question for Mrunal and one question for Jayanti and Ashwin sir. Mrunal, first question, what was your first reaction when the script came your way, the script of Sita Ramam?
I was like, this is the best that I have heard so far, but will I be able to speak in Telugu? And I always wanted to play a character which is larger than life, and I wanted a character which would have shades, you know, 2 shades. In the first half you'll see a different me, second half you'll see a different me. And it was like when sir was narrating me the story, I was literally like, you know, imagining that story, and I could see me as Sita Mahalakshmi. I was like, I have to be a part of this film, irrespective if I know the language or I don't. I will work hard. I think, and the best thing was that time that I got in between the shoot, in between the schedules, you know, where there was COVID, so there was first wave, second wave, third wave. So I got that much time, that time to prepare on my character. I used to play all the Shah Rukh Khan songs in the background while, you know, before going to the scenes. And I think this was just most beautiful story that I've ever heard in life and I've ever been a part of. So thank you, Hanu sir, for, you know, reaching out for me. And I think like no one apart from me could play Sita Mahalakshmi.
And Jayanti sir, you know, if we look at this year, maximum films which have been dubbed in Hindi, you have brought them to the Hindi belts basically. How do you select the films in that sense, and what is the strategy of this idea of bringing them to Hindi?
एक्चुअली अगर हमारी कंपनी की बात करें तो हमने कभी भी फिल्म को ऐसे सोचा नहीं. हमने 2004 से ये मार्केट शुरू करी है, लेकिन अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म थी. तभी सैटेलाइट बड़ी मार्केट थी. हमने पहली फिल्म रिलीज़ की थी चिरंजीवी जी की, अंजी करके टाइटल था. उनका हिंदी टाइटल हमने दिलेर दिया था. तो वहाँ से जर्नी शुरू हुई है. और जैसे अभी अब ये बोल सकते हैं कि डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म भी बड़ा हो गया और थिएट्रिकल भी बड़ा हो गया. तो अभी हम थिएट्रिकल भी रिलीज़ कर रहे हैं. तो सिलेक्शन तो मेरी टीम करती है, अच्छी टीम है हमारे पास. तो जब सिलेक्ट करती है तो देखते हैं कि ये कितनी रिलीज़ करनी चाहिए. मेन काम इनका कितनी बड़ी करें. अगर ये फिल्म पर्टिकुलरली फिल्म देखें तो बहुत छोटी रिलीज़ हुई है एंड विदाउट प्रमोशन. ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. और 1 महीने के बाद रिलीज़ हुई, जबकि रीजनल लैंग्वेज डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पे चल रही है अभी भी. और ये पिक्चर अभी दशहरा भी देखेगी और दिवाली भी देखेगी. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है हमारे लिए.
And last question for Ashwin sir. Sir, your banner is completing 50 years soon. You have announced a mega film for that as well. And Prabhas was the chief guest at the pre-release launch as well. How exciting is that, the pre-release launch of Sita Ramam? Could you tell us how exciting is it for, you know, to work with Prabhas on a 50-year film and him supporting a love story like this?
Sir, this is my ambition for 50 years. I want to make a love story like Ek Tujhe Ke Liye. Since so many years, I am true follower of Balchandra sir and Maniratnam sir. So, at the end of my 49th year, it is possible to make this film with a great hero and heroine. And we are little bit delayed while we are doing Hindi dubbing and particularly doing Hindi publicity also. Previously, when I dubbed Mere Sapnankar Admi or Apsara or Indra the Tiger, we have sufficient time. But when we are doing this simultaneously, we were little bit delayed. But luckily, Vaijayanti got Jayanti Lal Gada. So it came to here all the way with successful note. And again, my thanks to my director, music director, and my heroine. And Prabhasi is very fond of this film. He loves so much and he came all the way. And even he prepared to come for this press meets also at one stage. But unfortunately, his uncle passed away, Mr. Krishnam Raju. So all his blessings are with us. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Shadma this side from Home Bollywood. Firstly, congratulations everyone for the success. So मेरा first question जो है वो दुलकर जी से रहेगा. Well, this film is, you know, directly or indirectly being compared with Veer Zara. So दुलकर जी आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगी, you know, Veer Zara had Shah Rukh Khan. He is known for romance and he is the king of romance basically. So being compared with him directly or indirectly, like how do you feel right now?
I'm first and foremost a huge Shah Rukh sir fan, both on screen and off screen. He's such a model for all of us to sort of follow, especially how he treats people, how he talks to them, how respectful he is towards women. Shah Rukh Sir is one of those people, you can be in a room full of hundreds of thousands of people, but if he's talking to you, he's talking to you,
Right.
you know, and you feel like you're the only person in the room. So he's very special, and I've grown up loving his films and watched DDLJ in theaters multiple times with my sister. It's probably one of my favorite films. He has always been an inspiration, you know, in some way. I don't know what it is. Maybe even when I had doubts about becoming an actor, I used to always be like, you know, he's such a strong personality and not just an actor. There's so much charm that he has and how he interacts with people. So I'm sure I've had influences in maybe how I interact with people. It's there somewhere, I think, subliminally. I don't, subconsciously it's there. But comparing me to him is almost like insulting him because there's only one Shah Rukh Khan.
Definitely. Well, Mrunal, you know, you said, you know, this is one character which you believe that, you know, only you would have played
I
it.
would want, like,
Yeah.
I will make sure that it doesn't go to anyone. That's like,
Right. So, do you believe that this, by far, in your career, this is the best film, and also in what term? In terms of your character or in terms of the story?
you know, my first film, Love Sonia, was a very based on, you know, like sex trafficking, and it was very like hard hitting, where I was presented in a very real raw way. आई थिंक वो हीरोइन वाली जो बात होती है ना, वो इस फिल्म के थ्रू मुझे वो मिला है. आई मीन व्हाट अ एंट्री यार. व्हेन आई फर्स्ट सॉ माई सेल्फ आई वाज लाइक, सर ये क्या मतलब, व्हाट ही वाज, क्या कितना ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग हुई है उसके पीछे. तो आई थिंक दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट फिल्म फॉर मी वेयर I got to wear the sari, I got to wear, like, you know, and what saris, man. Sheetal Sharma, God, I'm forever, like, you know, will be grateful to him for making me look like Sita Mahalakshmi, that larger than life character. And I believe, like, romance, you know, talking about romance, काफ़ी कोविड के बाद फिल्में नहीं बन रही है जिसमें प्यार हो. तो आई फील लाइक इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू गेट इट बैक. एंड मैंने अभी ट्विटर पे हालांकि पढ़ा जहाँ पर लोग कह रहे हैं कि वी फाइनली हैव शाहरुख एंड काजोल बैक. So that was like, I took a screenshot of that and sent it to all my friends who love Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. So I'm really happy to be a part of this film. And क्या चाहिए यार किसी भी हीरोइन के लिए. We want that debut, and this is, I think, the best debut in South I could ever get.
Right.